Okay, in this video, let us learn about a skew Hermitian matrix. Another name for this matrix is anti-Hermitian matrix. So a skew Hermitian matrix is basically a complex square matrix. Now, let us consider a matrix A. Matrix A is said to be skew Hermitian if it is equal to the negative of its own conjugate transpose. Mathematically, it can be shown as such: A is equal to minus AH or AH is equal to minus A. Both are correct, where AH or A star denotes the conjugate transpose of A. There are several properties of a skew Hermitian matrix. One property is that the diagonal entries are purely imaginary or they are zero. Purely imaginary means there is no real part. Now let us have a look at this example. We have considered a square complex matrix. In this case, we have taken a 2 by 2 matrix, meaning there are 2 rows and 2 columns. Now let us check whether the given matrix A is a skew Hermitian or not. First, let us apply the property that was mentioned earlier. Let us check whether the principal diagonal elements are purely imaginary or zero. In this case, we have got two principal diagonal elements, that is I and 4i. Both are purely imaginary, as there is no real part involved in that. Now, let us have a look at step 2. In step 2, we compute A Hermitian. To do this, first let us take the transpose of A, that is swapping rows with columns, and we get the following matrix A to the power t. Now take complex conjugate. Complex conjugate means replacing A plus bi with A minus bi. In this case, I is replaced with minus I. Minus 2 minus 3i is written as minus 2 plus 3i. 2 minus 3i is written as 2 plus 3i. 4i is written as minus 4i. Now, in the next step, what we do is we first compute the negative of A. A is given here. So to compute the negative of A, we multiply every element of A with negative sign. So we get this matrix. Now in the last step, we compare A Hermitian with minus A, and we notice that both the matrices are equal. Therefore, A is skew Hermitian. Now let us have a look at the MATLAB. Let us take the same complex core matrix that was taken in this example. I 2 minus 3i minus 2 minus 3i 4i. Same matrix we have taken. Now let us compute the Hermitian of A by typing A dash. Now let us compute the negative of A and store it in another variable B. Now we subtract A dash from B, and we notice that we have a null matrix. So this indicates that the given matrix is skew Hermitian. Thanks for watching.